To you, all in all times must live. Lacy clouds race by in August. They are escaping the fiery triple-digit heat, leaving us unprotected, leaving us at the mercy of the world we are leaving. That the world confronts our lives individually and as a whole is emblematic of your immanence here on earth. The vehicle you sent forth as Word and in the person of the Word remains what it was at the beginning, when it fell fresh from the lips of Christ, a signal of the presence of God and an approach to the world of the supernatural. The Christian state of salvation appears as a rest within the continuation of the world, as was the Sabbath of God, your rest upon the seventh day of creation. This crown put upon creation carries salvation up to the deeper and ultimate basis of your rest. The present age and present world stand for the reign of sin and evil. The age or world to come is the realm of redemption. The reign of the Spirit. It is not enough to know that history moves toward a goal. In the midst of a great flux of development, a ceaseless, never-resting change, God is not a God of the dead, but a God of the living. To you, all in all times must live. Firstly, the present age must come to an end before the coming age can have its beginning. The present evil world must pass away before the coming perfect world can take its place. Between the two, no overlapping is conceivable. Yet when Christ appeared, the two chronologically successive stages become two and contemporaneous states or worlds. The words, developments, and transactions, all gifts, all experiences, make up the drama of the great world change. All are related to you and derive their significance from you. You are the envoy and procurator of the future life in its totality. To be forever with the Lord is our assured hope and joy. Said unto others is this terrifying phrase, I never knew you. Through the cross of Christ, the believer is snatched out of the present evil world and translated into the eternal kingdom of the Son of God's love. We cry out, but we don't know this, we don't understand it. Had we rather been fully convinced upon some false notion, or be given this assurance that all is well and will be well? We sit already with Christ in heavenly places, though our more things which will happen is that our body, the one more thing which will happen is that our body will undergo a last change and be reunited to our soul, redeemed, supernatural, eschatological creatures. What things were thought to be purely successive are now seen to coexist. The second world has received its actual beginning through Christ. We are to understand it as actually present, but situated in a higher sphere. This higher world for us was there from the beginning. It had a stable, original content before it was affected by the appearance of the Messiah. Your coming was a manifestation of its content. As a heavenly being, you abode upon the earth. This world, of which we know nothing, is a primordial, constant, stable existence in a higher sphere, antedating and overarching and outlasting all temporal development. A world of the Spirit, not subject to change and harboring the supreme realities. In reality, all along the world to come had projected in its heavenly form. The eschatological history we see appearing last was, in a deeper and truer sense, the first. The ancient people of God in their communion with and enjoyment of the higher world. The ancient people of God in their own partial manner and measure had access to and communion with and enjoyment of the higher world. How shall we thank the Lord for all you have done? We will learn upwardly to more continually be able to be consciously in your presence, leaving the world but loving it in the saving manner of the Christ who came down to us. The world of saved men and women is as old as Abraham and as old as Moses, and yes, as old as paradise, because it is heaven-born and not the child of earth, as we, your children, are heaven-born. And to be returned to these existences simultaneously, it is a truly unimaginable future. Amen.